This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Jim Schaller.
Good day, listeners. Today on the Good Neighbor Podcast, we have Laura Lorusso from the Spa Professionals Academy on episode number 12 with us. Laura, thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for extending the invitation.
Yeah, I always love to meet wonderful people out here in the community. So why don't we just start off by maybe sharing a little bit about Spa Professionals Academy and what you guys do there.
Absolutely. So we are the newest school in Southwest Florida. We specialize in the facial specialty licensure with the state of Florida. So our students can come in and get a license in aesthetics, and they can work anywhere in the state of Florida. So we started out, and we really want to keep a very small kind of boutique family atmosphere. And so far, that's what we've been doing, and it's been great.
That's great. That's great. How many students do you have enrolled currently?
We have 24 enrolled, but we've graduated out 88 students.
Wow, that is incredible. That is great. That is great.
Yes.
So I guess, how did you get involved in this industry, I guess, or teaching,
I actually went to college. I went for teaching, and I was going to be lined up to be a social studies high school teacher. And by the time I left college, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to do this. And I ended up going in and getting my skincare license shortly after and fell in love with the industry. I had already been working as a makeup artist for many years. And after I got my skincare license, I just got bit by the spa bug, and I never looked back. And I've been able to work my way through the industry. I've built, many businesses for other people. I've even built schools for other people. And
wow.
And decided, all right, well, it's time for me to do it myself.
Exactly. Do it for yourself. That's great. It seems like it's a growing industry. I mean, you just see spas popping up all over the place. And
it is. And I think the trade school industry is really growing as well. So
got to learn somewhere, right?
I do. Yeah. And I even tell the girls, I wish I would have gotten my license before I went to college, because then it would have helped support me through the process. So at any age, it's a wonderful license to get. So we have students, anywhere from 16 is the earliest you can get your license. And we've had our most life experienced student that was 62. So it's any age kind of career move.
It's never too late to learn. So isn't that the story, though? We all go to school and college and end up doing something different than what we went for, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think they said the average person goes through, I think, six or 8 different career changes throughout the course of their life. So
I was an art major, and look what I'm doing. That's
there you go. There you go.
There you go. So I guess like any industry, there's probably some myths or misconceptions or misunderstandings going on out there about what you guys do or how you do it. Do you come across any of that within in your industry?
Not so much. I think that some places and some, when you become an esthetician, people think you're a doctor, so they're like, oh, I have this growth on my face. What is it? And you're like, I don't know. You have to go to a professional. So, we are really in the industry to help, people feel and look their best and feel the best about themselves. So that's really what we can do. The real specialists or the doctors, we're here to help, but we're definitely not at that level.
Right. I'm not a doctor. That's it, right? Yeah. I mean, and the other side of it, I guess, is we've all gone through some kind of struggles or challenges to get where we are today. Some good, some bad, but has there been something that's maybe defined you and helped you get to where you are today?
I personally have been very blessed with opportunities. I found the career for me. I put my time in, and I worked up corporate ladders, and I did wonderful things. But the one thing, and not that it happened to me, but was a huge inspiration to me growing up, was actually my mother, who is an incredibly hardworking woman. She was the sole provider in our household. So I picked a career move that I really knew that I would be happy in, and I would really be content in putting my time into. And it really truly worked out. And I've been very, very, very fortunate. I've worked really hard and gotten fortunate, and worked hard and gotten fortunate. And I just thought, I admire that so much. I don't think I'm made from that same fabric. I need to do something that I love. And that was my big motivation, my big push.
That's great. And mothers are very inspirational. I mean, my mother raised 3 boys through college or through high school, by herself. And it's, whether it's working hard or giving up everything they have to support their family, it's very inspiring and motivational. And, you find out what you want to do. And, as long as you have that good work ethic to move forward,
Right. And it's great to see, now as an adult, she's helped me build my dream. And so that's, it's kind of come full circle where, she's said, I'm so proud that you've stuck with this and you've decided to do this. And so that was always really nice. She's a wonderful woman. She was a big inspiration in many, many ways. So
that's great. Now, I guess I should ask, are you from here originally? Is she close by or?
She is close by. Yeah. We are from Staten Island originally. We moved down here in 1984. So I was 2.
Wow.
And so I grew up down here and, tried for a little while to go away to college. And then I came right back. I was said, nothing is more beautiful than Southwest Florida. I'm coming home. So I am a graduate from FGCU and managed to stay in our local area and volunteered for many programs and helped, build the spa industry that we have in our community now.
That's great. Yeah, it definitely has changed a lot over the years, but
a little busier,
just a little bit. But all of Florida is getting busy. But it's a great little area. And like I said, I've had times where I've left, but I find myself being drawn right back because it is such a beautiful place down here, and it's a beautiful sense of community and as well. So,
sure, absolutely,
yeah. What else would you like people to know about, the Spa Professionals Academy and what you guys do there? And, maybe did you do any work with the community here locally?
We're in the process of looking for ways to be useful in the community. What I would love for the public to know is that we would really appreciate, anyone who wants to come in for services from our students. Our students need practice. And so, obviously I would love the community to know that we're here, we're a new school, we're small, we're boutique, we're organic, we're here to ensure that students are getting the best education for the money. We don't take it lightly that students take 20 hours a week away from their family and friends to come to school, and they save and save and save and pay us to do this marvelous job for them. We don't take that lightly. So certainly if there's anyone looking for a way to get licensed in aesthetics and change their career and change their life, we are here for you. But as members of the community, if you are looking to get beautified and you're on a budget, our students see clients on Wednesdays, and we appreciate anyone that can come in and support our little business and help our students learn and grow. So we have a lot of followers that come in a couple times a month, which is always really nice. And the students love seeing them, and it really helps them to learn and to grow. So
that is great. That is great. And I guess you should share where are you located at? How can people get a hold of you?
Oh, yes. We are in Bonita Springs. And so we're on the corner of Vanderbilt Drive and Bonita Beach Road. They can book online through our website, and the website is spaprofessionalsacademy.com. There's a link in there if you are interested in becoming an esthetician, and a link if you're interested in just getting pampered by an esthetician. We can take care of both things.
That is great. That is wonderful. Well, I got one last thing, I guess. I always like to ask this of my guest outside of what you do, what do you enjoy doing outside of work?
Well, as that time outside of work is few and far between these days, I spent a lot of years volunteering for the local community theaters. I've done everything from being in shows to designing makeup for shows and even writing shows. I've been produced a couple times by some of our local theaters. So when I'm not actively in school trying to, build a better spa industry, I do love to volunteer in theater. And I also am a writer. So that, is one of my big passions in life.
That is wonderful. That is great. See, you're contributing back to the society and the community, and you don't even know it. That's great.
Entertaining them, beautifying them, whatever I can do.
Making them look good any way you can. There you go.
That's
Perfect.
right. That's right.
That's great. That is great. All right. Well, Laura, I appreciate you coming by today. And it was great getting to know you. And yes, I will love to reach out and meet you in person here soon. And
Great. Yes, I would love that. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on your show. This is such an honor. I really appreciate your time.
It's fun to get to know people and the people around you in the community, especially people that have grown up around here. That's rare to find.
Agreed. Yes, agreed.
Well, you have a wonderful day, okay?
Thank you. You as well. Take care.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast Estero. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpestero.com. That's gnpestero.com or call 239-296-2621.